Hey everybody, my name is Preston. Welcome back to another episode of Falcon Falls. So, anyway, how are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually recording this a little bit earlier than I usually do, this audio. I usually end up finishing episodes on Saturdays or Sundays, but this is actually a Friday I'm managing, so hopefully I can get the video up tomorrow. It's been another 2 weeks since the last episode, but I really apologize. I've been really busy. It's been the end of the semester and stuff, so yeah, I've been trying to just get everything done. So I've been busy, but hopefully I really, I keep saying I want to try to get weekly videos out. I think I can do it during, these next few weeks when I've got some more spare time, and possibly start the Planet Coaster series. I'm really excited for, the future here. So anyway, in this episode, we're going to be working on a hospital complex over by the river, sort of near the sort of grid housing we've been working with recently. And I just wanted to give the grid a break and work on something else. So we're working on a hospital complex in this episode, and yeah, we've got some awesome stuff planned for the future. So yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, right now you can see we're working on this little starting roundabout right here. I got a little bit of inspiration from a screenshot I saw on Reddit. It was like a post called Football or something, but it was like this sort of roundabout when you're entering this little football stadium complex thing. And I thought it was really cool just having these different connections and just have it work like, this. And yeah, I don't know, it really looks great in the end. We added some decals and stuff. Also, everybody, this episode's gonna be about 45 minutes, super long episode. I think this is gonna be the longest yet in the series, if I'm not mistaken, which should be really exciting. So, yeah, got a lot of time-lapse to commentate over, and, I mean, I didn't really end up putting in everything I did, because that would be like a 30-minute time-lapse, so I didn't put in some of the stuff I did at the end. I just focused on the main stuff that you guys probably care about. So, yeah, right now, you see we're shifting over to working on a little bit of fence stuff. So I added, like, a lot of fences in this episode to this hospital complex, because the hospital complex ends up sharing a lot of room with commercial, because it's not really completely disconnected from everything. It's just in a weird little area. So there's just a lot of commercial nearby. And I figured it would probably be a good idea to add a lot of fences, just so that, I mean, at least section it off a little bit. And you'll see in the end, without the fences, it would look really weird, and just having everything connected so weirdly, I don't know. But yeah, so you can see right now, I'm just placing a bunch of foliage over in between this tram track and the road. I'm thinking on that road back there, I'm going to add like a little bit of commercial or something. We're going to see. But yeah, I don't know. Like, see this area, you'll see like pretty soon, but it just ends up being sort of weird. I could have just gone for a completely sectioned off hospital complex, really just focused on, the hospital center, really, but I just wanted to go for something that's more, like, secluded and still, I guess, connected in a lot of ways, and you'll see, I really think I achieved that in this whole complex. But yeah, so you can just see I'm adding a bunch of decals and foliage over here, and I think these trees I added to section off the tram track from the main road, those just worked wonders. So yeah, without those, it'd just be a little bit weird, but they just sectioned it off so well. Just, I don't know. I use those trees so much in this. I don't use them, like, a lot. I use them generally when I'm sort of working on a nicer area, and I guess this area is sort of a nicer area. This hospital complex, more well-maintained than a lot of areas I've built so far, so I ended up using a lot of those. So yeah, you can see right now, we're just placing some parking lots for the hospital center, which are actually sort of shared with the commercial in the end. I was gonna do some parking that was, had kiosks and was sort of separated off, just so the kiosks would be like they're not toll things, but like for the parking payment or whatever. I cannot find words right now, but yeah, anyway, so I was gonna do that, but I figured just I guess the placement of the parking lots made that a little bit odd, because they were sort of in the middle of everything. So I decided to just bring the whole area together and have less defined parking lots, just so they're not really defined to one sort of area's use, I guess. So, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can see I'm adding a lot more fences here, just some foliage, just to section stuff off again. Just I think if I'm gonna have everything just so like together, I guess just adding a lot of foliage and fences sections it off enough. Also, I sort of changed the time-lapse speed after some suggestions. So yeah, last episode I went like pretty crazy with it. I put it on 1200% or 12 times speed, and that was a little bit fast, I think, in a lot of situations. But also the 800% I was using before was pretty slow. I mean, I work really slowly when I'm playing Cities Skylines, and I don't know, just I guess compared to a lot of people, I guess. So I guess that sort of 800% was not fast enough, but 1200% was a little bit too fast in general. So I went for 1000% or 10 times speed for this episode, and watching it over, I think it looks perfect pretty much. So give me your suggestions in the comments. Like, watching it over, I didn't really like miss anything, if that makes sense. I mean, at little areas where I worked pretty fast, I missed a little bit, but it's good, because otherwise this would be like a half-hour time-lapse. And if I included everything I recorded in the time-lapse, it would probably be like an hour or something. I cut a lot out of the time-lapse in the end. But yeah, anyway, just tell me, bottom line is, tell me if you like this time-lapse speed. I like it. I think it's good. I might keep it, because I think this is just a perfect speed. So yeah, you can see that I'm working on a little bit of employee parking back behind this hospital, I guess, and sort of fencing it off, and also using the network extensions, concrete road some more, for smoother transitions, I don't know, if that makes sense. And yeah, you can see these decals I'm using right here. A bunch of them are actually vanilla decals. There's some decals that were added to the vanilla game. They sort of came with this natural disasters update, and I don't know, I've got them. I don't know if other people have them, but I've got them, and they're pretty much just broken concrete decals, and they look so nice. They're really big, so they take up a lot of space and do a lot of great work. So you probably have them. I didn't even get the Natural Disasters DLC, because I really don't have a reason to. So I don't know, but I've got them, and I'm happy. So whatever they are, I like them. I'll actually be showing them, I believe, in the live gameplay. So you can just see those a little bit more in detail. Actually, I might not have, because I'm sort of remembering different attempts at recording the live gameplay. This is like, the like fourth attempt or something, the live gameplay you're going to actually see later on, because I forgot to turn my microphone recording on a few times, and whatever. I'm not going to say anymore. You got it. So yeah, right now you can see we're working on this little railway by the river, and I'm really happy with how this turned out in the end. I posted like a screenshot to Reddit. Reddit seemed to really like that. Just this ground textures are, yeah, anybody would like these ground textures. Just look at the ground textures with the sand combined with natural resources and gravel and ruined. It's just all great. And there's all the decals. Like, Beard Monkey released some new decals recently that I showed in the last episode, I believe, and they're so nice. They are just so nice. So yeah, those just really helped when working on this. And I did some like fences, like I guess sort of broken sections of fences, sort of inside, like in between the railways, and I don't know, I removed some of them, but I figure they're a nice touch. So this railway is going to be for a cargo line, because I'm not going to actually have passenger lines for the railway, because the Metro Overhaul mod is out, and I'm going to just be using Metros for that, which pretty much means I won't have outside passenger rail connections, but I think that's fine. There's really not much of a need for them. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to end up doing. There won't be any, like, you know, long-range rail travel except for the metro. But yeah, the metro overhaul mod, I guess I can talk about for a moment. I'm so excited. This is just going to be amazing, and I'm really happy that I was sort of waiting for it to come out before I worked on my sort of like my transport, and we're going to work on the transport in the next few episodes. I don't know when, but yeah, I've got so much stuff planned. Like next episode, I'm probably going to work on a golf course and just a sort of a golf club in general, because there will be a lot of other features there and whatever. And then after that, I've just got so much. Like I want to do the transport, which I might do earlier rather than later, because I want to set the infrastructure for, because you know we've got a lot of stuff that we've done before that I'm probably gonna be just deleting. So I really want to start getting the infrastructure set for what we've sort of gotten rid of, because yeah, I just want an outline for what we're going to do, and I've got an idea of what sort of houses I want to use when we rebuild the rural areas from before. And I mean, I've got so many ideas. I'm planning on starting off with some sort of higher wealth residential type stuff, some really nice residential by the golf course, and then just sort of fade into rural housing, just in lots of curvy roads. I mean, I've also got these few houses that I found on the workshop that are going to be really nice for a nice little transition, and I can't wait for that. And I also want to do some sort of not so nice suburb type stuff, like below railways and stuff, sort of more near the harbor and where the industry will be. I've got so many plans. I just can't wait. It just takes so long to just do one little thing, though, so it's going to be a while before we're even working on the harbor, like months and months. But yeah, for now we're going to be working on the back lot of this Target here. So this was a little bit weird, because this is sort of a nice area here, this hospital complex. It's, you know, actually this little area isn't really part of the hospital complex. It's more of just sectioned off with the hospital. So it was a little bit weird having like the entrance to a dirty back lot and stuff like be right there, but it's, you know, it's not something you want to see. So I ended up doing that, and yeah, you'll see right here I'm just straightening out these fences quickly, and then we're just about to add some decals in just a second for some vans, because I wanted to have some, I guess, like, I mean, it wouldn't really make a ton of sense considering the context of, like, you know, Target, as far as I know, probably wouldn't have just delivery vans, especially in the color I added them. I ended up adding, like, blue ones. I mean, I really wish I had more colors for delivery vans, just so I could work basically just in the context of the color of whatever store I'm working with. But yeah, those decals just work wonders there. They just looked awesome. So yeah, just added some delivery vans to there. I guess just some vans. Maybe they're delivery vans. Probably wouldn't make sense for Target, but anyway. Yeah, so just other than that, just some normal backlot action. I mean, I added some water towers, which don't make much sense, but whatever. It's fine. Just normal backlot action. Just lots of just slabs of wood and whatever. Some trash. I mean, Beard Monkey's been going crazy recently with his workshop submissions. With, you know, he added like some trash decals to the workshop and just posted those. They look really cool. I mean, like, we haven't really had those. I mean, all we've had for trash on the ground, we've had like this one asset by King Leno, or like it's one prop in his little residential props collection, but it's really like small and barely noticeable in a lot of areas. And I mean, we've also had the vanilla one, which sort of, it's a little bit of obnoxious. So I guess the props that, or the decals that Beard Monkey released are really awesome. So right now you can see I'm actually adding some yellow lines to this sidewalk. Just, I don't know, just adds a little bit of variation here. I mean, why not? So I decided to do that, and then right here you can see we're adding a gas station, and once again, just adding a lot of fences just so this is sectioned off, because it's really, this is right next to a hospital, so I really didn't want that to flow too smoothly with, everything on the hospital complex, so I just wanted it to be sectioned off, and just have this little street really just sectioned off from everything else. Alright, so just to break it up, I'm gonna hop off for a few minutes, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, don't worry, and then after that, we're going to do a little bit of live gameplay stuff, just look around at what we've built, and I don't know, but for now, you can listen to a little bit of music, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I just wanted to break the video up a little bit, because I've been talking for a while, and I mean, pretty easy to get tired of that, so anyway, just wanted to break it up, but we're back, and I'll just talk for a few more minutes until the time-lapse ends. So right now we're actually working on this little medical center, so, near hospitals, I figure, there'll be a medical center, or just different complexes that may not even be associated with the hospital's administration or anything, but I don't know. I figured just adding this would be pretty cool, just near the hospital, and yeah, so I actually clipped the UK medical practice together, and I think it looked really, really cool. So I just clipped two of them together pretty much, and I don't know, I just think they look great. And I actually used this new manicured grass decal that's on the workshop a bunch, just to, I guess, define that property a little bit. And then, I added a fence around it, and I don't know, I just think that defines that property pretty well. And yeah, so just doing a little terraforming and just little bits. I mean, I spend way too much time on this little stuff, but I'm happy about it. Anyway, we're wrapping up the time-lapse here, just have about a minute left, so anyway, I'm gonna hop into live gameplay and show you everything we've built. I know we missed a bunch of stuff in the time-lapse, I just didn't include everything because we've already got 20 minutes of time-lapse footage. I wanted to focus on the important stuff, so yeah, we're gonna hop into live gameplay and I'll just show you everything. So yeah, don't worry that we missed a little bit of stuff in the time-lapse. I mean, it's for the better. Just so the video flows better, but we've got like 20 minutes of looking around here, and it should be awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna hop into live gameplay, and I will see you in just a moment. Hey everybody, I am back, and I am ready to show you what we have built in this episode. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. So first off, I'd like to show you a little bit of a change I made over here. So this is probably not even going to be an island, and it'll be just not really connected to the mainland in many ways. But again, this is going to be the harbor. But this actually extended over here before, and I decided to just sort of make a change and do this. So the main city core is going to be somewhere around here. There's going to be a bridge crossing over here, probably. and maybe the main city core will be like sort of, yeah, just around here, or like sort of near this point over here. This is going to be the airport. I'm considering separating the airport off a little bit, even from over here with some hills by the shoreline, and maybe a few little just buildings and beaches around here. But other than that, not much. I don't want to go too crazy with beaches. I mean, I do want to add like some marinas and stuff, but this is sort of a Pacific Northwest type of thing, so I imagine there wouldn't be a ton. Maybe there are. I don't know. It's just I'm not thinking the water would be extremely warm, so I'm just not gonna add too many beaches. But yeah, this will just be uninhabited mountain stuff, and this as well. So I'm just mostly focused on this valley area over here. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update, and also give a quick shout out to this person who gave some suggestions for this in the comments of the last video. Let me actually just find their name real quick, because this person just gave a bunch of sketches for just suggestions for this area and how it should sort of look. And their name on YouTube was Fat Muzzy. So shout out to you, Fat Muzzy. Thank you for so much feedback. I ended up sort of just deciding on this. If, you know, you guys can give me your opinions in the comments. This is probably not going to end up just being completely disconnected. I'll probably have, like, it be more connected in the future, because I don't want to do the industry stuff over here. I want this to be maybe some suburbs, like, sort of more by the mountains. And then up here, again, uninhabited. I just sort of saying this for some newer viewers who were wondering about the map, but just probably mostly just uninhabited up here. And this will be a national park, and here are the incomplete falls right here. I've made a bunch of changes over time to these. You'll see in the future when the time comes to work on the national park. I'd like to do that sooner rather than later. I just have to do a bunch more terraforming, because as you can see, this ain't good. So I got to do a bunch of terraforming, but so far, like, the terraforming is just looking incredible. I got rid of the rest of the stuff that was over here. That's just sort of forest and stuff now. So yeah, it's looking great, and I can't wait to finish terraforming the map so we have a better idea of how everything will sort of look in the future and stuff like that. But for now, I wanted to just show you what we've built. And I don't know. Well, let's just get started quickly right here. So first off, we have a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go over this commercial strip sort of last, because I feel like it's the least important. Also, sorry for this depth of field, or not depth of field, level of detail. It's like really bad because the adaptive prop visibility distance mod is sort of gone right now. I'm going to actually just turn this up to high so it can be like a little bit better. Lower FPS, but it's fine. Just very high completely destroys my FPS, so I'm not going to go for that, but high should be fine. Anyway, let's look around. So first of all, you can notice the lighter road color. Just trying this out. It might not be permanent. I'm just going to try it out for a little while, and I don't know. I don't know if it'll be permanent. We'll see. But yeah, so first off, we have this little tram track that goes over here. I haven't really worked on this, but I've got like a little tram station, even though this is just going to swerve off right here back into the sort of grid over here. I don't know why there'd be a tram station right here. I think it's fine, though. So there's just a little tram station right here and a little road. I might add some shops or something over here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so there's this DMV I added, which I think is a cool little addition over here on this little road. And there's just some cars and non-functional parking lot right here that I made. Yeah, and I used these parking bumpers, which look really nice as well. Those are some new things on the workshop, which is pretty cool. I had some bollards right there, and then just some decals. Nothing too special. But yeah, that just looks really nice right over there. And yeah, so back here is just some overgrown stuff, and this is just a little divider area with some foliage, and I think it looks pretty cool. A little bit glitchy because of the sort of weird angles I have going right here, but I think it's fine. So yeah, there's just this roundabout also right here that I'm really happy with. I think it just looks really nice from above, really nice from this angle. I think it's even better because of this manicured grass decal that's now in the workshop. I didn't really realize how much we needed one, but it just looks incredible. So if you don't have that already, you should definitely grab it. It's called the manicured grass decal, I believe, on the workshop. So yeah, quickly I want to show you the shoreline, and then we're just gonna finish this up. But yeah, so I made this little riverside railway, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's cool. Just the shoreline looks great. Excuse this, I really can't do anything about this. Just because these are buildings placed with anarchy. The water sort of glitches with them. It's just really annoying. And like I can delete it, and oops, no, delete. And then let's place it back, and it's still gonna sort of, it'll start glitching again in the future. That's the thing. It's just really annoying. I've had to deal with that before when doing shorelines. I just don't like dealing with that. It's just how it works, though. So yeah, we have right here. 1 second. Let me actually change the time of day a little bit. Let's here. 1 second. That's better. There we go. Very nice. So yeah, we have just lots of shoreline foliage. I'm really happy with how this just looks right here from this view. So many colors, just so much variety and everything. And yeah, these surface rocks just look incredible with shorelines. I really didn't get a real chance to use them until now, and now that I have had a chance, they work wonders. And it's so much easier to do shorelines now. So yeah, they're just amazing. So yeah, I just used a bunch of gula grass, Mr. Mason grass, sands, lots of ground textures and decals and stuff. So yeah, over here, I posted this screenshot to Reddit. Reddit seemed to like this a bunch. Just this view just looks incredible. Just look at that. Yeah, just all the ground texture just does wonders. It's like just all of the, it's a combination of sands, decals, gravel, ruins texture, and natural resources. It's just a bunch of different stuff combined together. And yeah, just really overgrown. Looks great. This is probably going to end up being a cargo line in the future. And I should probably, I gotta have that sort of veer off through here, pretty soon, because since this is gonna be my downtown core, probably like right over here, I want to have this not go through that. I don't know. So I'll probably have this railway go through here pretty soon. And this line is probably just gonna continue through here, through these villages. Again, this is just completely destroyed this whole area. You know, we're gonna be redoing this in the future. I'm just, you know, again, really not happy with how it looked. So I've pretty much destroyed it all. Let's get rid of even more now. And yeah, so I'm planning on having this just sort of go through here and then across the river over here, because we're gonna have some farming villages right there. And we've got this other rail line going through here that'll probably just be for this. I'll probably do some farms over here as well. So yeah, other than that, I mean, the Metro overhaul mod is out now, so you know, that'll be my passenger line thing, and I probably won't have passenger trains coming through, you know, on the cargo lines and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out in the future. I don't know how it's going to work with the new Metro overhaul mod and what kind of combinations we're going to have. So, yeah, let's see. Moving forward. I added this little substation right here. Probably doesn't fit, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I added this little silo right here. Just a little bit of, just something to catch the eye. Water tower over here that I think fits pretty well. I don't know. I'm not sure about it, but I think it's fine. So yeah, other than that, I'm sort of working on this shoreline over here a little bit at the moment. And yeah, the rail will sort of come through here. I want to add some more props and stuff. over here, but I think this, I'm not sure about this fence. I might just delete it. I'm not sure if it, like, I really need it, like, you know, past right, like, about here. But yeah, so I guess we could, like, since, yeah, I guess I can work around here now, from in this order since I'm already here. So we've got this little back area. So this is the main hospital right here. This little back area, I've got some sheds. Here, one second. What are you doing? I've got this really weird glitch where people are just walking and just floating in midair. Look at this guy. Where are you? Okay, that's fun. I don't understand that. Hopefully that gets fixed soon, because it's just really confusing me. But yeah, so just, this looks great in my opinion. Let me just look something up. Shed, because I just got the other version of Beard Monkey shed prop that I'd like to just add for some variety over here. Let's do that. There we go. That's pretty cool. Awesome. So, yeah, I don't know, this little back area here, I've got this Scania truck, just sort of unloading something. Hopefully these aren't hospital supplies being stored back here, because I can imagine people would get sick from that, because this does not look like the cleanest area. But I don't know, just maybe just storing supplies back here, or just landscaping stuff for the property, whatever. I don't know. It's there. So this is just a little bit of employee parking, nothing else. Nobody's really using it, but I'm fine with that. And then just some grasses and bushes here. I think those look great, just by the fence there. I tried to keep this pretty open, and I think I did a pretty good job. I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, the main hospital. This is actually the easy hospital asset. It's pretty much the default hospital, the vanilla European hospital, except it doesn't have like trees and junk. Here, I'll show you. So this is the vanilla European hospital. This is the easy hospital. It's like the actual building from the European hospital, but like I don't really care about any of this stuff, you know. Like just all the parking and whatever. I mean, this does have parking, but I guess better spots. Like this doesn't really make any sense. This parking. And I don't like the trees whatsoever, so I figured I'd just get something, you know, like there isn't a huge selection for hospitals of this type on the workshop. Like I sort of had to choose from this, which is like, I don't know, I could get rid of these trees in the asset editor, but I don't know, I don't really care. And I wasn't really sure about this anyway. I wanted to go for a smaller little hospital, and then I had this, the children's hospital, which, I don't know. Asset looks great, I just didn't think it fit, and then this just doesn't fit at all. I don't know. So yeah, this is just what I ended up going with. But yeah, so I just think this asset fits pretty well. And then just I added a lot of fences, because this hospital's sharing a bunch of space with some commercial, and I figured fencing stuff off, I may as well. And yeah, so I added this little public restroom right here, because why not? It fills a little bit of space, a little bit of variety. And there's just some greenery in these little fenced-off areas. There's parking lots over here that aren't really being used, which is unfortunate, but whatever. It's fine. There's some cracks in the road and whatever. And I don't know. I like this little area. I think it's sectioned off really well. And yeah, so we've got this gas station with, you know, just some decals, like normal and whatever. Pretty happy with that, and I think the shady bushes just lining them up there just looked great. And it actually, I got some smaller bushes right under where the you know, the lettering is, or the numbering in this case. And yeah, I just think, you know, like it's trimmed or whatever. Even though this is the same asset 3 times, I think it, you know, ignore the words here. It's definitely different types of buildings, but I don't know. It just looks so nice from the Brooklyn collection. I'm just going to keep it. And added an Applebee's right here. I believe this is King Lano's asset. Just beautiful asset. I haven't actually used it before, so I figured I'd use that. We've got a 7-Eleven. Oops. Okay. Good parking. Yeah. Okay, good. So, other than that, I just wanted to look at this medical center right here and finish it off by looking at the commercial. So, we've got this medical center behind this little sectioned off area. I figure, you know, near a hospital you'll have another sort of medical center with some, medical practices that may not be associated with the hospital. So I decided to add just this. This is just the UK medical practice clipped, two of them clipped together. And I actually never tried that, and I think it just looks great. I think it fits really well as well. So there's a pharmacy right here, which, I figured I'd add one near a hospital. And I think the asset fits really well. And yeah, so I added this. This is called Diagonal Parking Lot 6x2. And it's by Core 79, I believe, on the workshop. And you can look that up. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks really great. It's just, it's props I've already got. But I think, it looks nice. And it's easy to place. Whatever. So I already spent so long building this. This is just, I don't know, even a better job than I'd be able to do with the diagonal parking and stuff. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, just this little garden area, or not really garden, nobody's really taking care of it. Just an overgrown sort of area. And then, this medical practice, which I think is cool. I'm not sure about this turnaround type thing back here, but it's staying. And then I used just a fence surrounds their little property, I guess. And I guess just some seating for employees or whatever to eat lunch, and some shade, stuff like that. I use the manicured grass decal. Oops, sorry for that notification. Hopefully that was not too disturbing. Let's move forward. Yeah, so little park right here, more manicured grass decal. Just looks really great. I don't know. I really didn't realize how much we needed one in the game, and it's awesome. So yeah, a little kite flying here, and it goes with the winds, because it's really a tree. So yeah, I think that looks great. And yeah, other than that, we've got this little Target back lot, and the Target as well. But I worked, on the back lot a bunch. We've got this little set of decals here with some little vans. I'm not sure, maybe just some delivery vans of some sort. Whatever. Some Scania trucks delivering things, and just, I don't know. I added some water towers. They don't really fit, but whatever. Moving forward, we got a little Taco Bell here. I'm using TMPE, Traffic Manager President Edition, and I actually disabled most of the functions of the mod, so I don't get too much of a frame rate drop. So I'm only using the stuff like, better parking lot utilization, just so that there's less parking on roads and more parking in parking lots, because in vanilla that's pretty bad. And yeah, so I got it for pretty much that, and lane restriction, and some traffic light switching, because in certain areas, like, say, right here, for example, it does not make sense to have a traffic light. This is just a random alley that goes back here. So we're just going to remove the traffic lights and call it a day. I won't really remove traffic lights at main junctions, because there's really no reason to. Except to clear traffic, but, that's sort of cheaty. Whatever, I don't care. The traffic is sort of cleared up here, by the way. Except for this, but that'll be better over time. But yeah, I'm sort of sidetracking, and I'd like to just finish up this here. So yeah, this Taco Bell, I think it looks great. Didn't really add too much detail. Just made these little sort of curb things overgrown and whatever, but otherwise, that's it. And yeah, Pizza Hut barely detailed this, just some fences and stuff. And yeah, I just added a few buildings over here, just to get us started so I'm thinking of putting like a mall in here. I think that'd be cool. And then just having some of these like grid houses around the edges, and just having like a mall right in here. I think that could be cool. And yeah, so I just sort of started to give us a little bit of an outline. So we've got a few houses, fences and stuff, and yeah, just houses, just this 45-degree shop, more buildings and such. We got a fire station right here, which I'm pretty happy with. Just more grid commercial, and the front of the Target, and we're done. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with how this little hospital complex turned out. In the next episode, I'm planning on working on a golf course right in here. And I'm not sure how I'm going to alter the roads, but I'm probably going to in some way, because it might just be a 9-hole golf course, because this golf course is gigantic. I want to add this like clubhouse as well, so yeah, but this is just completely gigantic. Like, this is sort of the average size of one thing. So I might just do a 9-hole golf course rather than 18, but I want to do some, you know, nice housing around it as well. So we're going to get to that, but for now, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give the video a rating. It really helps more than you'd think. And subscribe if you're new around here, and turn the bell on next to the subscribe button to be notified when I upload, because sometimes videos have not been going to, you know, subscription boxes, which I guess is a glitch right now, but you can turn that on just to get notified whenever I upload, no matter what the case. So yeah, other than that, you can follow me on Twitter. It's always in the description. I post like teasers all the time. I posted probably like, you know, like 3 or 4 days in a row this week. I posted teasers. Probably going to be more after recording this audio. This is probably being recorded a few days before you see the video, but yeah, anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.